Now, this is a school. This is a school in Bomet. Money was wired to the schools. And when the money was wired to the schools, the school used the money to pay to a school called Bomet Teacher Training College, a private institution of somebody. This is a free primary education money. And this is a paid check stamped by the bank. In fact, that's your copy. You see? Now, we have a lot of this information of how the free primary money is being misused. 100,000 check was wired to, was written to these people. It's very important for the public to see. Now, this is another one, a bogus one where the money got to the account, went down there. And we went down even at the bank to trace the bank statement. That's why the KCB Bank were able to provide this information of how. And we have many of them, of how massive corruption with free primary education. So this is one of the cases that we are quoting, otherwise others we have given out.
Let me jump in there. I'd like to give the PS a chance to respond.
Now, there are two things we must distinguish. Heckling and fact. In 2005-2006, the entire school level resource utilization was audited by PricewaterhouseCoopers. They passed the program. In 2006-2007, the KESEP program was audited by Ernst & Young. The report is available. Just this year, the National Audit Office, what we call the Auditor and Controller General, and the British National Audit Office have carried out a value for money audit in a textbook program. This program, the report just came out. What is the report? The report says that we have arrived at one book to one child in a number of schools. Most schools have one book to two children, but there are the following 747 schools that have a very, very worrying book consumption rate. There are 110 schools in Central Province, 21 schools in Coast, 132 in Eastern, Northeastern 27, Nyanza 137, Western 87, Rift Valley 184, Nairobi 1. Secondly, we have done what we call, again, the British government itself, DFID, sent a team to do school-level assessment of textbook procurement. The report is there. If anybody want to read, we'll give them the report.
So why is it?
Just hold on. What we are given here by Musau Duda, first and foremost, it cannot be true that Musau Duda walked to a commercial bank, asked for an account of a school, and was given. That's a blatant lie. Because I cannot, even me as a PS, I don't get that one. Let him give us the name, we will go and check. Secondly, this check here is written to Bomet Teachers College. By who? Doesn't say it's put by the primary school. And even if it was done by primary school, you ask, what were they paying for? Let us not sensationalize things that we cannot prove. Mr. Duda the other day came up with a check, said one school got 200,000 shillings twice. He flagged the check. What he did not know is that there are two schools, one called Gelani Ranch and Gelani AIC. Two lots of money were sent to Gelani Ranch. The DEO got information. He went to the school, asked them to transfer 200,000 shillings to Gelani AIC. They wrote a check. The headmaster attempted to sidetrack the money. He was given 2 weeks to pay the money. He paid 200. He gave a bank check of 180 and a cash of 20,000. Total 200,000 shillings was put in the account. He was punished.
Let me ask
just hold on.
Because we're actually running out of time. I need to get a quick question here. Why is it? Because you've cited a report and an audit done by DFID.
Yes.
The same body, which, correct me if I'm wrong, is withholding funding from your program?
Because of
Why?
capacity building audit that he saw. And let me tell you for your information, I had a meeting with DFID people this week, and they have made it clear what they have done with it to hold the money. As Ohuru was saying, once they see what action the government takes on these officers, the money will flow. It is important, and I want to again to emphasize, that you don't measure performance of education by noise. Look at performance, for example. In 2002, the mean score nationally was 247. 2008, the mean score was 249. Despite 34% increase in enrollment, there have been no deterioration in equality. Two, if you look at the districts that were always the last four districts were Mandera, Wajir, Garissa, Ijara, Tana River, and Lamu. Since 2003, when we started, none of these districts has been the tail.
So in short, you're saying that if there was any leakage, if there was any grand-scale corruption as is being alleged, you would not have that performance.
You couldn't maintain 8.6 children in the school. You couldn't maintain equality.
If there were holes in the system.
What we are hearing from Musau Duda is true. Secondly, Musau Duda has no capacity to audit any account. His institution has no authority to audit. So you cannot tell us expenditure tracking is not a layman's thing. We have done that tracking between the Ministry of Education and Ministry of Treasury. They have been doing that, what we call PETs, public expenditure tracking. It is done. So this urge that money has been wasted, then on what basis do we sustain and achieve the gains?
All right. Wasandana, your response?
The checks that are provided to us, we are not the ones who go to the bank. They are provided to the management committees of the schools. And these are the people that we work with. The other thing that I want to clarify, and especially this check he has mentioned of 200,000. This check, and it's good that I give you the check because the PS has the check with him, is this money that is talking of 200,000.
Yeah.
The actual amount that was wired to that school is 510,000 shillings. It's not 200,000. It's 510,000.
How so?
Yes, this account was opened account at Family Bank. I have the account number and everything. The banking slips that have deposited to open the account, everything is there. So the issue of saying they were given double in a school, because this is not one school. We have schools. I have a school in Meru, same case. I have schools in other places, Coast, and other places we have. This similar case. Now, you see, the PS is saying no. You see, one, he cannot deny because we are citizens and we know what you are talking about. These are actual things. So what I'm saying here is, this check was a deliberate move because it's something that is being done. And when they wire those kinds of things, they try their own way to get the money back. Now, I want to narrow down to the issue of infrastructure because that's one of the biggest things.
Just hang on. Quick question before we actually go into the news break. This particular check, the copy which I have here, is for 200,000 shillings.
Yes.
Right? Now, you say that about 510,000 bob,
yes,
right, is in this account.
No, what I'm saying,
or was deposited,
the money
rather,
that was sent to the first one they called in Gelani, the people who have issued this check.
Yeah, that's in Gelani Primary School. Right?
Yes, the ones who have, the one that, no, the first one I made, the Gelani Ranch.
Yeah.
The money wired there was 510. These people have only been able to account for 200,000. And even once he can confirm because he has all the records. You see? So this check that was written, because of our cry, this man went and started posting that money. Now, the way the money was posted is a very dubious way. One of he set out rules that no private money should be posted in that account too. You see? But you will see the transaction of the way the money was deposited. All right.